Welcome everybody to Dungeon Nytes, our weekly dose of D&D from us to you. Last week, oh boy, we had some stuff and things happen around town. We had Leif meet with a dragon cultist at the behest of Halia and the Zentarum, asking if he would come meet with Lady Venfang in a place that is familiar. And Leif accepted! So we'll have to see what happens with that. Asteria got some reading in, and as a result of that, had an interesting communion with Sahanin. And Bamir and Ashin had an interesting conversation, if you will, with our Lady of Timor,
Lady Luck.
Sister Gorilla. And Gotiruk went and killed a giant snake. So, you know, that's what you missed. So this week we're going to pick back up.
There was fire.
There was.
Yeah. That sword, by the way, works really well.
Sword works really, really well.
Leif would know at this point.
It's good stuffs. But this week we pick up mid all of those storylines. We still have an outstanding tip from Rydoth in a trance state that we should totally go check out this burial mound of a dragon and see if there's something that could help against the current one.
Oh, that's right.
In addition, the result of the conversation with Sister Gorilla led to a tip that Dazlin and Norbis, our dwarven friends that we picked up on our previous travels, might know a thing or two about lockpicking that they can impart to our Bard and Ranger. So we'll see how it goes. We enter today back at Asteria. Asteria, you awake from your meditation, having Sahanin kind of smiled upon you during that time. You feel confirmation that you're on the right path. It's early in the morning. Lights barely creeping over the trees. Air is crisp and cool. What do you do?
Asteria will... Because at this point, everyone else is still asleep. She's going to kind of just take a walk with her thoughts. Probably out in like the apple orchard area of the town. Might be seeking materials from her talk with Sahanin.
What do you find? Or what are you looking for?
She doesn't really know. She kind of just feels like she needs to look and think about what Sahanin had told her.
Ashin, you wake up to find that Asteria is already gone for the day. It's a little bit later in the morning.
I'm just gonna walk inside and go up into my room. And I will sit at the desk in my room, pull out the lockpick set, and study them. I might even give it a little try on my own with no training, just to see.
As you do, I want to make you roll to see if you're successful. But off the top of my head, I can't think what that roll would be.
It's sleight of hand.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
Or just a straight dexterity check, either one, whichever you'd like to have.
Sleight of hand works. At
That's
disadvantage.
sure. That's a 14.
Ashin, you kind of take this lock, and as you're messing around with some of the tools, you, I don't know, are probably picking at this thing, and you get so zoned in, and you start examining different kind of pulls and picks, and eventually you feel like you got a good combination. And all of a sudden you hear a click, and the lock swings open. While you're successful, it's taken you about an hour and a half, and you completely zoned out to the world, and you were just super focused.
I will shout, "Ha!"
By this time, it's still early morning, but everyone else should be either up or in process of getting up. Question is, did anyone hear you?
I mean, I have a passive perception of like 13, so
Question is, how thick are these walls?
I don't know. You created the tavern in your mind's eye. Let us know how thick the walls are.
They're not.
Okay, probably heard it then.
Leif, what are you doing this morning?
Getting up, kind of hear Ashin exclaim to the heavens. Okay then. Kind of look outside. Is it like just early morning?
I mean, sun's up, but yeah, it's early morning.
Okay.
Probably around 9 or so.
He's gonna get his things together, and he is going to look to go see Halia. He plans on leaving today if things are ready.
Yeah. Say what they say, 3 days time that they'd be ready to parlay. It's going to take you.
It's like a 2-3 day journey, yeah, and they'll stay there for 3
probably
days,
2
so it's
days,
be
yeah.
about time to leave.
Sure.
Yeah, you're gonna get all the stuff, get everything on. He's going to go to sleep because he has to meet with Halia anyway first, and go to Ashin's door and just kind of knock.
Yeah.
You okay, Ashin?
What? And I'm gonna like fumble to like put all this stuff away very quickly.
I think I hear this. Are you being quiet about it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine.
Ranger things?
Yes.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Did you need anything? I'm about to head out.
No.
Okay then.
Wait, where are you leaving? Do,
I just said that.
do you want my bow? Like, do you want me
No.
to go with you?
I don't think I'll need your skills for anything. I'm just going to talk to Halia.
Okay. You coming back for breakfast?
We'll see where the conversation leads, but maybe.
And then I'm gonna get up and make my way over to the door, and I'm just gonna open it. Hey.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sounded panicked.
I'm good.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Do you need anything?
Um,
I'm sorry.
no, I think I'm okay.
Okay then.
Slight shifty eyes.
Literally two things come to mind during this conversation. One is, did you see anything? No, I did not catch you playing with your dolls again. Good.
What?
Also, it reminds me of the first time that Ashin's mom walked in on him with Wood Elf of the Month catalog.
Oh God.
Okay,
I
well,
don't-
have fun.
I don't think that ever happened.
Leif is leaving.
That totally happened.
Tickle time.
Yeah. So I guess I'll see you later.
Have fun.
Okay.
Goes downstairs and goes out.
I'm gonna make my way downstairs and sit at the bar.
Morning.
Hey. Can I get some coffee?
Sure.
Cool.
Be right back. Drew goes to get you some coffee. Gotiruk, what about you?
He's up. He's cleaning his weapons. And really taking time to clean all the snake blood and guts off of his newly acquired sword.
I get this vision of Gotiruk. Like, everyone else's rooms are fairly, like, standard rooms, right? 1 second. But Gotiruk's room looks like an armory with a bunk in it. Like, you literally have probably hung stuff up on the walls for all your various weapons, armors, all this kind of stuff, in where everyone else has like a desk that they use for things like testing out lockpicking skills or studying in Leif's case, or writing different things, maybe in Bamir's case, maybe some new tunes, what have you. Gotiruk's is literally just like a sharpening station. Like, you have 3 different like sharpening stones of different grits. You've got like a little bucket of water there, some cloths.
Exactly.
Like, the least important thing in this room is your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Just
He-
literally.
If he needed to move the bed out to have more space for weapons and weapon-related stuff, he'd get rid of it and sleep on the floor.
I love it.
Sleep outside.
People have chamber pots to get rid of stuff. Gotiruk's is just filled with metal shavings and blood and guts from
Yep.
all the stains and clothes and weapons. I love it so much. What's on your agenda today, Gotiruk?
Food and seeing if Leif still wants to take me with him.
Awesome.
So I'm waiting for word. Ready for battle.
Gage, you make your way down the street to the Miners' Exchange. Kind of walk inside the familiar building, which seems to be, once again, a little bit more kind of reinforced and robust. You see there's a few people there at various counters.
Okay then. I suppose go to the what equates to a front desk in a bank / miners exchange. Hey there. Is Hallie in today?
Yeah. And he kind of looks up because he was kind of doing something and fumbling around with different exchanges from the previous customer.
Waves a bit.
Oh, yes. Mr. Leif, sir. Yeah, I'll let her know you're here. And you see this kind of squashy fellow just get up and walk to the back and kind of peek through Halia's office door. A moment later, she comes out, opens up kind of the main service area gate. Good morning, Leif. Come back this way. What can I do for you this morning?
Follows back and yeah, I believe I was going to be leaving today. Did you happen to have anything ready, or should I just get going?
I mean, there's nothing from us, Leif. We really just need to understand what she wants. And she's going to kind of make sure that the door is kind of shut with a click.
Yep.
Watson sits down. I understand your dealings with her before. Do you have any reservations or things that we should know about?
Well, I mean, she's a chromatic green dragon. Generally, they tend to be the more manipulative side of things.
Well, not for nothing, Leif, but I mean, the Zentarum does typically prefer to operate in the shadow as well. It's not like we are completely out of touch with those types of realities.
Either this is an elaborate plan to kill me, which will probably work, or this would probably be a pretty decent business relationship. That also could be a bad thing long term.
Well, let me just kind of help you to understand our big picture here, Leif. Phandalin has grown from a once destroyed kind of centerpiece of this coast to a once again budding mining village to now a restored mine of the Wave Echo Cave and other mines nearby, mind you. We're mining precious gemstones, magical gemstones. There's the forge. There's so much here. You have no doubt seen the infrastructure that continues to grow within now the city of Phandalin. We're starting to get more merchants coming in our way. And we are in a key position among the Sword Coast to really take control of not only trade and travel, but also commerce along the way between Neverwinter and Waterdeep. Never mind that Leyland is slowly rebuilding, but Leyland has its place too. But with your help, and with the help of a green dragon, especially if we can get her to give us some room and maybe work with us to secure certain trade routes, we would really become the prominent force in this region. And I know that you're still newer to the Zentarum, but we mainly hope to control trade. That is really our main goal. We very much are calculated in this measure. If we control trade, we control influence, and can really help to shape this ever-changing world in a way that is to the benefit of all.
Yeah, that seems fair. And currently she's in Coneybury, which is basically a ghost city. So, I mean, it's not like there's anything going on there.
Yes,
So,
Coneybury. As I
Not
recall,
away.
there was a banshee there before.
yeah, she threw me out of her house.
Well, she could have screamed at you, so I guess there's at least some benefit there.
Yeah, it went better than expected, worse than I hoped.
Well, Leif, I want you to know that I apologize. I feel a bit scatterbrained this morning. We had a rather busy exchange thus far and a rather late night. You asked if I had anything for you. I don't, per se, have anything to give you, but I would like to introduce you to someone.
Okay.
Do you have time to wait here for a bit?
Yeah, how long?
Probably about a half hour.
Sure.
Okay. Stay here in my office. I'll be back.
Okay.
And Haley's going to get up. She's going to go out her back door. And you're going to hear the door shut, and she's going to lock it.
He's just gonna kind of sit there and mess with, minor magics for a bit. Actually, with a browse book, he's also gonna read his book of potion brewing.
We're going to cut back over to Bamir. What are you doing this morning?
Bamir is going to head downstairs, kind of give Ashin a raised eyebrow. And, kind of go over and sit next to him at the bar. So, Leif kind of surprised you there this morning, huh?
Sure.
I thought things between you and Asteria were going pretty well.
Yeah.
Never mind. Let's have some breakfast.
Yeah. Sorry, I had some success with the thing. That.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
No. Stop. No, wait. No. Nope. Let's just cork that hole. No.
What you do, and that's just fine. I don't know what you want to do with your cork or anything.
So remember we went to Barthen's, right?
Yeah.
And I bought something.
Yes, let's talk
right?
about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Actually, I had some success with it.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think it took me a while though. So we should go find Dazelin and Norbis today.
That sounds like a great idea.
Awesome.
And maybe buy another lock.
Yeah. We can. In fact, I mean, we can go to Barthen's like whenever. After breakfast?
Sure.
Droop, do you have that coffee made?
Ashin, it's been in front of you the whole time.
Look, okay, my concept of
Are
time
you not
sometimes.
distracted?
Normally, I'm not, but apparently today I'm suffering from a little bit of distraction.
Whenever I need some focus, I usually just take my hand. You know what? Never mind. Anyway,
No. What do you do? I'm curious. I want to know.
when I take my hand and I put it on my stick.
Oh, okay. You can stop.
What? Oh, okay.
Nope.
Morning, Bamir. Would you like some coffee?
That would be great.
Okay. Droop's gonna go and get you some coffee.
Droop, do we have any cinnamon rolls left back there from yesterday?
You're gonna hear nothing for a minute.
Uh-oh.
And you're gonna hear. No, there's no more cinnamon roll back here.
Sorry, Bamir. It seems that we don't have any more cinnamon rolls for you to have for breakfast.
How unfortunate.
Sorry. We still have some eggs and some sausage there.
I'm not eating day-old eggs.
They're not day-old. They're fresh this morning. Toblin brought it over before you got out of your bed doing whatever it is you were doing up there.
I don't sleep in my bed.
Well, I don't have to tell you, you were up there for a long time.
Yeah, I was working on something.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I was somewhere that long was the outhouse after I ate the entire bush of berries. Bad idea, by the way.
Ooh, yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
No. It's not. So, what are you guys up to today? I'm just gonna be here, whacking people with my stick.
We just need to go by Barthen's, pick up some more tools. And,
Yeah.
I didn't get an education on how to use them.
That sounds boring. I'm just gonna
Well-
stay here and whack people with my stick.
As long as you don't whack your stick.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
How do you whack your stick?
Would you like me to show you?
I mean, I'm afraid. But
Hmm.
maybe? I mean, you have a stick. And I guess you could beat your stick, but why would you want to whack your own stick?
Can
Maybe
I
we
see?
should just get some
can I
eggs
s-
and sausage, please?
Can I see where Droop's staff is? From where I'm
Currently-
sitting.
Currently, Droop's holding it as like he's confused. He's like
Is he-
holding it, and he's like, "What?"
Is it off to the side, or is it
He's
out
he's
in front
he's-
of him?
He's just holding it like in a hand in front of him.
So I'm gonna grab the top of his stick and pull it towards me really quick.
Hey, that's my stick. What are you doing? Don't break my stick.
Oh, I wasn't gonna break it.
Okay.
But that's how you-
I think I'm good with just the coffee.
Weird. I'm so confused.
It's okay. Don't
You
worry
never
about
grab
it.
another man's stick.
What?
Don't grab my stick. It's very rude.
I mean,
I didn't say you could touch it. It's
You didn't
special
say I
to me.
couldn't.
Consent is important.
you didn't say I couldn't.
You just grabbed it right at the tip and yanked it really hard.
Okay, how about that eggs and sausage, Droop, please?
Maybe not the sausage. Just the eggs, please.
Shut up, I'm hungry.
It's important for you guys to get your protein. Don't skip the meat. It's tasty.
Look, I just need some eggs and sausage in my mouth right now.
Coming up. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
And Droop goes to get you food.
Vamir, I get the feeling today that we are today the subject of some grand cosmic joke.
I've been feeling like that all week.
Here's your food.
Thank you. I'm sure it's just one big link between two sunny side up eggs.
No, it's not.
Oh, good.
It's
There's fallacy in your phallic imagery.
there would be. They're scrambled eggs with some standard size links. more of
So-
your Jimmy Dean variety, less
So not
your
the
Johnsonville
short
Broad
sword.
variety.
Droop,
Mir's gonna enjoy his breakfast.
do we have any fruit
Sure,
Other
what do
than-
you need?
not apples? I do not want apples today. Do we have any kind of berries
I
that
can
aren't
go
going to make
see.
me poop myself?
Well, all berries make you poop yourself. At least that's what I found. You eat enough of them, and you gotta go right to the outhouse.
Okay.
No, we have some blueberries back there.
Yeah, can I get some, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
He comes back with some blueberries.
Thank you, Droop. And I'm just gonna eat the berries.
Nom noms.
What do you say we head to Bartham's?
Yeah, let's do that. I wonder where Asteria is. I haven't seen her yet today. I'm gonna call up the stairs. Hey, Gotiruk, we're going to Barthen's. You want to go?
Poke his head out and yell back, "What for?"
Supplies? Stuff?
I got my sword. I think I'm good.
All right.
Don't spend too much.
Me?
I'm pretty sure we could afford everything at Bartham's.
Twice. A piece.
Fair. Okay. Bye.
See you later, bud. Also, don't touch Droop's stick. He doesn't like it.
Or at least
Gotiruk!
ask him first.
Gotiruk, Ashin grabbed the tip of my stick really hard and just yanked it for no reason.
Don't touch another man's stick.
See? I knew Gotiruk would understand.
Next time, whack him with it on the face.
He didn't say no.
I said, stop!
I stopped before you said stop.
It's very inappropriate.
One day, Droop, you'll understand what I did.
I don't think I will. But I'm gonna go back in the kitchen now.
And he like clutches his stick and kind of makes it so that it's out of your reach and just kind of trots back into the kitchen.
So, Droop, before I go, I have one more thing. Hey,
No! No!
now you know. No,
No!
yep. So
No!
now you
Not
know.
listening!
See, you're gonna protect your stick with your life, and that's important. I taught you a lesson. Have a good day.
He's going to poke his head back out. And he's going to have his helmet on with his glowing red eyes.
Ah,
Oh, he's mad now. Let's go. Quickly. Before he faces his wrath.
I get it. But don't touch my stick.
And then he pulls his head back in.
you're just gonna hear me chuckle as I walk out the front door.
So we're going to cut back to Asteria. Asteria's been wandering the woods for the morning. What's going on in Asteria land?
She's more wandering the woods, trying to gather her thoughts about her talk with Sahinine. She'll be gathering like little food bits to take back with her. Some berries, some apples. She will make her way to Barthen's when she's done. She wants to acquire some things.
Well, let's have you head over to Barthen's then.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably just gonna beat the other guys. So you make your way over to Barthen's, walk through the front door, and you see Barthen behind the counter. It's a slow morning.
So I go up there. Hello.
You see me on. Excuse
Of course,
me.
she's like overly happy and just bright.
Good morning, Asteria. How can we help you this morning?
I need a book,
A book.
but a blank one,
What-
and some ink and a quill.
Sure. Give me should be right there on aisle 3. Just restocked books and everything. Is there anything else I can get you?
I don't think so.
All right. And he's just gonna go back to leaning on the counter, very sleepily.
She'll gather everything and go, how much?
For all that, probably, I don't know. I'm sorry, Styria. I'm very tired. How about a silver? We'll call it even.
She'll hand to Miss Silvers. Do you want an apple? She's got like stuff in her arms.
I would
Food.
love an apple.
And she'll hand it to him.
And he's gonna like take it and kind of shine it on his shirt. This is so good. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Thank you, Asteria. What are you off to today?
Well, I found a book in another language that has some history, but not many here speak the language of my people. So, I was going to transcribe it.
How long's the book?
To pull the book out of her satchel, kind of show it to him.
Looks kind of old.
It is.
Well, good luck.
She smiles and goes to turn. I don't know if anyone is behind her, but she'll go back to the tavern.
Now, as you turn to walk, Barthen, he kind of calls out to you. Oh, Asteria, book that old. You may want to see if you can pick up some lemons from someone in town. Probably Toblin would have some. If you put some on the pages, it'll help to preserve them
Okay.
longer.
Well, thank you.
No problem. Thanks for the apple.
Mhm.
He's just going to keep chomping away. And as you get to the door, Ashin and Bamir are going to walk in.
Hey,
Oh,
Asteria.
hi.
And in Sylvan, I will say good morning.
Good morning. What are you two here for?
Splash.
Stuff?
She kind of notices their behavior a little bit. Oh, okay.
So what were you here for?
I got a book. I was gonna start transcribing the journal.
Oh, cool. Do you want some help?
I think I can read and write pretty well. I don't know if you can really help me with that, Ashin.
I mean, if you wanted to share the work, like I could help. I can read and write in Sylvan. You did teach me.
Mm-hmm. I did.
That's fine.
Guys,
The offer's
guys-
there.
You guys keep talking over here. I'm gonna go over there.
As you all kind of look over your shoulder, Asteria, you can see Barthen's eyes kind of widen a little bit when he sees Bamir and Ashin. And he kind of stands up pretty straight, and he's kind of eating his apple. He almost looks a little nervous at this point.
So
She kind of looks at Mir.
I won't keep you, Hysteria. Good morning. I missed you this morning.
My meditation was interesting.
Would you like to talk about it later?
Yes. I'll let you three get to whatever you're doing. Just go out the door.
Bye.
She'll head back to the tavern.
Good morning, Bamir and Ashin. What can I
Bamir.
do for you today?
Why do you look like somebody shoved a stick in your porridge?
No reason. He's going to continue to chew
Bamir
nervously.
Is going to pick up a few things. He's going to pick up some silk rope as well as a shovel.
Some what rope?
Silk rope.
Silk rope. Okay.
He's also going to get a shovel and some sealing wax.
Okay.
And another lock.
Barthen.
Yes?
So, do you happen to have? No, don't worry about it. I don't need it right now. It's fine.
And Barthen kind of like looks at him, and he kind of snaps out of the nervousness that he's in, and he kind of goes full on Storner. Oh, come on, Ashin. I probably have it. What is it you need?
No, it's fine. I promise. It's fine. I don't actually need it right now. So,
Do you want to write it down for me, and I can get it for you for later?
I don't think so.
I mean, at least let me know, because that way, if I don't have it, I can order it for you.
Oh, I'm gonna like look around the store for a second. Do you know? I know it's only been like a day. Do you know if we're gonna be receiving that special order that we had talked about anytime soon?
That custom order for Bamir should be here next week. I sent the order off late in the afternoon yesterday.
Yikes, a week. Oof.
Well, it has to travel all the way from Waterdeep.
Fair enough.
That's the message has to get there, and then the goods have to get here.
Fair enough.
Bamir's going to bring his collection of items up to the counter.
Mm-hmm.
All these, please.
Arthur's going to take a look down. He sees the lock, the rope. What else did you want?
Some sealing wax, a shovel,
Okay.
and that's it. I think.
I'm looking at everything that Bamir is putting on the counter. Should I ask?
I mean, about what?
Like silk and rope?
Silk rope's just a nicer rope. It's a little bit easier to handle than regular rope. So I was thinking about
wax?
It's sealing wax for writing letters.
I mean, we all have like things we do when the doors are closed.
What? I mean, do you not write letters?
I do.
And then seal them with wax?
Sure.
I was out of sealing wax.
Never mind.
I'm a little confused.
We're having a day, it seems.
Apparently.
Yeah, Barthen's gonna kind of look down at the items. Vamir, that'll be, with your discount, 8 gold pieces, please.
Wow. Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, normally that would be 12.5 gold, but given your discount, 8
For
will
the
do.
silk rope and the shovel and the what else did I have? I'm having a day. There are 2 things that were 10 gold.
Oh, but
the
you
lock.
apologize. Yes, the lock.
The lock.
Yeah, I gave one to Ashi, and I'm giving one to you too. It's fine.
Oh, well, thank you. All right,
I feel it's only fair.
8 gold.
Actually, Barthen, I need some parchment. Specifically parchment.
Should be aisle 3.
Thank you.
With the books.
You gonna go fetch parchment?
Yeah, I'm grabbing it right now. I'll walk over and grab some parchment, and then I will also get a quill and some ink.
How much parchment do you want?
Probably like 5 sheets.
Okay. Okay. Actually, that to be about 5 gold.
Sure.
Anything else I can get for you two today?
Don't you need some sealing wax if you're going to be writing some letters?
Sure, I'll get some too.
I don't know why this is a thing.
Now, Ashin, 3 silver pieces, please.
What's my total?
Your total is I think I said 5 gold. 5 gold and 3 silver pieces. You know what?
I add an extra gold.
Ah, thank you. I've learned easier to not refuse you. Barthen's going to take the money. Once again ask, is there anything else I can get you? He's going to kind of go back to resting kind of sleepily on the desk. Take another bite of his apple.
Thank you, Barthen.
This is going to give you like a kind of a little slight wave and send you on your way.
Have a good day.
You too.
I will put my stuff in my bag and then walk out the door.
I'm just reading the chat now. You guys think we're going to a burial site where there's stuff that's going to be buried. So I bought a shovel.
Silk rope and some wax, man. That's what we were picking up on.
Look, okay.
What you do in your
I don't know what you're into.
Hey.
What you do in your bedroom is your business, man. It's totally fine.
Look,
Anyway.
silk rope is stronger and lighter than hemp rope,
And
okay?
comfier, yeah. Uh-huh. It's very soft
Not-
against the skin.
Not the thing. First of all, you don't need 50 feet of silk rope to accomplish that.
Hey, I don't know what you do behind closed doors.
I mean, isn't there like a rope art or whatever? Like I would imagine you'd need a lot of it.
I don't even. Let's move on.
Moving on. We're gonna jump back to Leif. Leif, Halia walks back in after a little bit. She sees you there reading. Ah, Leif, sorry that took me a bit. I needed to go and meet with someone. They're going to be here shortly. Are you going by yourself, or is anyone else going with you?
I have one person that might go with me, but they also might leave a day into that, or even sooner, once I tell them exactly where we're going.
Well, as a precaution, I have found a ward against poison.
Oh, well, I mean,
I
that'd be
figured
useful.
if anyone is going with you, it might be good for you both to get the same ward.
Okay.
So my guest is going to be here shortly. If there's anyone else you need to get, you should go and get them and bring them back here. Just come back to my office.
Okay, I'll be back in. It's a pretty short walk, right? It's like 5 minutes. I should be back.
Not even. Yeah, it's
Okay.
close.
Back within 5, and he gets up and goes back to the tavern.
You walk in. You don't see Gotiruk anywhere.
Figured he'd be eating food. Is Droop at the counter?
Yep.
Droop, has Gotiruk came down yet?
Nope. Everyone's been spending a weird amount of time in their rooms today.
That's kind of strange. Yeah, Sheen was in his room today. That was the weirdest part. Usually he's outside in the garden.
I know, I was making all kinds of weird noises.
Leif does a quick arcane sigil and casts a message up to Gotiruk's room where he assumes Gotiruk would be. Gotiruk, could you come downstairs? I'm looking to go if you're coming with me.
I'm gonna see a head pop out. Can I get some food first?
We can get food after.
Okay, I'll be right down.
Okay.
Just gonna hear a bunch of clanking and then hear weapons clattering off of each other. He's assembling himself.
Clang, clang, clang.
So you hear like a cop again. Ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding.
I say in Goblin, I'm glad this isn't a stealth mission.
I'm good at that now, kind of.
I continue in
Oh.
Goblin. Droop, I'm gonna be gone maybe for a week or less. So just hold on the fort.
Oh,
He's gonna respond in Goblin.
anything I should know?
Nope. Just I'm still employed by Halia, so I'm just doing a job for her.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
You want to tell me where you're going, so if you need help, we know where to send it?
I can't. It's a secret, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. Well, good luck.
That's not to upset Halia. She's scary.
She's kind of scary. Oh, business, that lady.
Mhm.
I think she's scarier than Ashin when he gets mad. And that's saying something.
It is. Some Gotiruk is clanking his way downstairs.
Yep, I'm on my way downstairs.
Okay. Okay. Ready to go, Gotiruk?
Ready when you are.
Follow me and heads back to the Myers Exchange.
You kind of make your way to the to Halia's kind of back door, and you knock. She opens and she sees you and Gotiruk, and she kind of very calmly, "Good morning, Gotiruk. Welcome. Please come in."
Enters and sits down.
You both walk in, and you see a table that wasn't there before. And you see a kind of hooded figure sitting next to the table. "Welcome, please come in, have a seat." Leif, if you wouldn't mind, I figured you would go first. Please lay down on your back on the table.
Okay.
What exactly is going on here?
I have no idea. And Leif lays back on the table.
Oh, my apologies. I am very much in go mode. Gotiruk and Leif, I would like to introduce you to Qatar. This is Qatar Vadi. She is a very skilled, very expensive tattoo artist. She is going to tattoo on you a magic ward against poison to help you in your travels.
Yeah, that'd be very useful. How much does it, like, is it just like a really small tattoo? Is it like my entire arm?
Qatar's going to look up. It's what it needs to be.
Okay. Judging from my knowledge of this, I believe these tattoos, for Gotiruk's knowledge, which you'll see on Leif, will take up like 2 full limbs, and the chest or like upper back. Oh, sorry, it's 2 limbs or the chest or the upper back.
Correct.
So that'll be the tattoo. Yeah. Can I pick where?
You can have the chest, or you can have your back. You choose.
I believe you can also choose the arms, right?
You
Like
could
up
do
your
2 limbs, but she's giving you the option of chest or back.
Not really. Are you able to do like up your arms, like a sleeve at all?
She's just going to kind of turn back her head a little bit and look at you. On your chest or on your back?
Okay then. So Gotiruk just kind of shrugs. I guess upper back.
All right, roll over and take off your shirt.
Okay. He does so.
The glimpse you get of Qatar, she's very kind of dark skin with almost like yellow eyes. Very slim figure. Haley is going to turn to you. Gotiruk, please, have a seat. I'm not sure how long this will take. This is my first time actually seeing Miss Vadi do her work.
Could have brought food. Sit down.
I can have something brought here if you are hungry.
You have meat?
I can get meat brought here.
Yes, please.
I'll send someone over from the front to Toblin's Inn and get you some... I don't know, what time is it? You still want breakfast, or would you prefer something off the lunch menu?
Meat.
She's just going to kind of look at you, just... breakfast or lunch?
Say lunch.
All right. I think I might get something too. And she walks out the door and kind of comes back a minute later. Leif, you lay down and Qatar kind of runs her hands along your back, kind of trying to feel out the different curvatures and arcs of your back. And then you feel this kind of...
While she's doing that first part, like feeling that, he does peek up. Qatar, I'm a changeling. I can shift forms. Does that affect anything during this process? You said it's magical, though.
It's magic. It shouldn't matter.
Okay. It's quiet.
And she's going to kind of lightly take this instrument and kind of run it in a pattern along your back. And you can't see it, but Gotiruk, you can see as she's running this, it almost looks like a pen, but there's no ink. But as she's what looks very lightly and fluidly making marks on Leif's back, and Leif, this doesn't hurt at all. It almost looks like it's slightly kind of indenting the skin and leaves this kind of semi-translucent trail as she's doing it. When she's done making the main design, it's very kind of runic, but you're not necessarily sure what language it might be, or even if it means anything. It's just kind of this pattern. And she quietly puts down this instrument and picks up what looks like a wooden kind of pen, only this time it has a needle on the back. And she then places this needle on one of the lines in the center of Leif's back. And she puts her hand up to the needle. And you see this orange glow erupt from the palm of her hand. And then you see the pen glow. And the pen becomes a faint orange light, which then falls into the mark and illuminates the entire design of the tattoo. And then she sits back, takes a deep breath, stands up, takes a look.
God, you survived. Wait.
That came out all right. Next.
Worse than you want to hear after the end of a tattoo. Yeah, that's all right. It kind of gets up and can't really see it. Is there a mirror in Hallie's office?
No.
All right. Gotiruk.
Haley is not vain. She's not.
I didn't think so. Gotiruk, how's it look? He like sits up.
Weird.
What does Gotiruk see?
Magical.
Gotiruk, you see kind of the dark lines of tattoo, but you can see where kind of that faint orange glow almost lingers in some parts. And as Leif kind of back turns, you see almost like a illuminescent kind of vibe to it, where you see the black, but as he moves, it's almost like a foil where you can kind of see the orange glint in the light and then go back to black when it's out of focus. It's actually really beautiful.
Is it like just like a tribal tattoo is like a certain like image?
Yeah, it's like kind of a mix between kind of tribal and runic.
Okay.
But it takes up your entire back.
Okay. Maybe I can't really see it, but okay, cool. Is Gotiruk gonna get like a tattoo of a bear?
Can it be a bear?
I don't know. I just looks at Qatar.
Qatar looks at you. No, it can't be a bear. Please lay down.
is out of game, but this is
Go
the crappiest skilled tattoo artist ever.
He's gonna take his armor off and lay down. Laying face up, so he wants it on his chest. It's probably where the leaf scars are.
She's gonna kind of take a look and do the same kind of thing, run her hands over the area that would be. And for you, she takes out a razor, like a straight edge
Don't ask about
razor. And you can see her kind of unfold it and bring it to your chest. You good?
Gonna look at her quizzically, like, try me.
You're a hairy one. I need to remove the air.
Good luck.
Leif just hands folded watching this with amusement.
What do you mean good luck? It's a razor, it's hair. No luck involved. See? And she's going to kind of drag the razor across your skin. And it's going to dig in and very sharply cut the hair on your chest.
It's a lot of coarse hair, man.
It's a sharp knife, man.
That's fair.
She's just going to continue as she removes rows of hair. And she's going to look at Leif about halfway through. And she's going to say, what do you think? Should I leave this bit?
For what part?
Leif, you stand up and you look over, and she has shaved the image of a bear in chest hair into Gotiruk's body. Is this what you were imagining?
This seems really well done, I assume, right?
Oh, it's beautiful.
No, that's perfect. I think you like that.
Well, it's too bad, because I got to get rid of this too. But it's funny, eh?
Smiles, just like that.
And you're going to see her kind of like cock a half smile and wink at you. And then she's going to shave the bear off in a couple swift strokes. And she's going to repeat the same procedure. And Leif, you wouldn't know, but she's drawing the exact same tattoo on Gotiruk. Gotiruk, you can kind of look down and see the same type of pattern, even though it's placed a little differently due to the contours of your chest versus the back. But she does the same thing where she takes the initial tool and kind of drags it across your skin, making the same rune, and then takes a separate kind of needle and once again places her hand next to it. And an orange glow starts to emit. It overtakes the needle itself and it fades into your chest. And from your angle looking down, you can see how this faint line all of a sudden just begins to glow and kind of work its way through all the different lines. And as it does, you can see streaks of black emerge where those kind of indentations were and then become luminescent as you kind of, I would assume Gotiruk would like try and like make his pecs dance and see the different like changing of the colors in the light.
Some flexing, yeah, that's fair.
Haley had stepped in a little bit ago and she's just been sitting there watching this whole process. Well, that was quicker than I thought. Our meat hasn't even arrived yet.
If Leif did say we could get some after.
I did tell him that.
Well, at any rate, thank you, Qatar. Is there anything special they need to know about these tattoos? Any of you ever gotten a magical tattoo before?
No, I'm not.
Well,
Didn't know they existed.
now you do. How this works. This tattoo wards against poison. If you get attacked or you ingest any poison, the tattoo will react and the magic of the tattoo will absorb any poison. If you don't encounter any poison, tattoo stays. You want me to remove the tattoo? I can remove the tattoo. That's it.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. How much for the tattoos?
Ailey has got it covered.
Oh, thank you.
She's just going to start packing up her things. There, you two should be equipped for your journey now. You said you were leaving today?
Yeah, I assume after Gotiruk gets some food, we'll head out.
You're going to hear a knock at the door. Haley's going to look at you. Leif, could you please open the door?
Sure. Leif doesn't open his door. But
And you see someone kind of bringing in a cart with just full platters of lunch. Well, it seems our food has arrived. Would you like to stay and eat here?
sure, we can do that. Does there look to be enough food for Qatar as well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When Halia ordered the meats, she ordered the meats.
Okay.
She said, meat bring. And it was all right.
She was possessed by my spirit.
Mm-hmm. You don't know. Maybe Halia just really likes her meat, too. It's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Amir, you are very quiet in the distance. I can hear your slight comments in
Yeah.
the back of my head. So, yeah, well, it's neat. Hallie have not told Gotiruk where we're going.
Oh. Do you plan on telling him soon?
Yeah, I was planning on it. Figured maybe after we got on the road, but I mean, if he wants to know now, I can tell him. I wasn't really sure what I was allowed to tell him. It's his mission for you, so.
It is. Gotiruk. You're a pillar of this community and of this city. And I just want to extend some gratitude for you going on this diplomatic mission with Leif. He is going to meet with someone who has offered a great deal of value to Phandalin. If we can secure their support, then we will have drastically increased our ability to trade within the region, the security of that trade within the region, and ensure that Phandalin has a good bit more protection along our trade routes. No doubt you've heard of various creatures being pushed down from the mountains by the White Dragon, in addition to various bands of roaming raiders, and there's even rumors now of orcs that have been unrooted in the north that are coming down this way. All things that could potentially pose issues for us here as we are building our budding city and as you've worked so hard to develop and to protect us thus far. I, again, thank you for escorting Leif in this mission.
He asked, I came.
It's very noble of you. Gotiruk, if you make it back,
If
Out of character laughing. In character. Leif quirked eyebrow. Like, okay.
I would certainly like to talk to you about potentially becoming more part of the protection of this town. You've certainly made a home for yourself here, and we are extremely gracious, and I think that there are ways that you could continue to help make our home more secure. I know Ashin has been working with the city guard as well as yourself in terms of combat tactics, but I think in terms of more sensitive matters, we need the guard here, whereas you might be able to do more things like this, helping out Leif or potentially any of the other fists that has to handle these matters to secure the town's prosperity moving forward.
I'll see you when I get back.
Sounds lovely. Well, and she's going to kind of lean back, and it's the first time you've seen Halia kind of in her office, relaxed to a point where she's kind of like slouching in her chair, full. She kind of tugs at her pants a little bit. Oh, I am absolutely stuffed. That was a fantastic lunch. Gotiruk, did you enjoy that ham?
He's got a mouthful right now. Mm-hmm.
I know. I applaud your efforts. I can only eat so much. I think I might need a nap. Well, I certainly hope that it sends you on your way. If there's nothing else, I think I'm going to settle up with Qatar and go back to my house and take a nap.
Are these supposed to be returned after we come back, or the tattoos?
They paid out. They're yours as
Okay.
long as you want them. Like I said, you want me to take them off? I can. But until you want me to take them off, I mean, never hurts to have a little extra resistance, eh?
That's fair. Well, we will, I guess, head out. And Talia, thank you. Qatar, thank you as well.
Right.
Good work, ready.
Ready when you are.
Let's head out.
And as you two head out, are you guys heading out?
Leif's plan heading out.
Okay. You both exit the miners' exchange out Halia's back door.
You okay there, friend?
Yep.
He found Talia's back door.
Yeah, he did it to himself at this point.
Yep.
We don't have to do anything.
I don't know why I do this to myself. Anyway,
We're gonna start over. No.
out the back door
He needs a minute.
of the miners' exchange.
You're just making this worse. And you had Sheen and Bamir sneaking into the sisters' entrance. Like what? Like you did so many
What?
bad jokes in here.
It's not intentional, I promise.
Uh-huh.
That's why
Sure.
I'm
It's hard to
laughing.
believe at this point.
I caught myself. Never mind. Anyway, you make your way down the street, damn it, and out of town. And you are on the trail.
Happy trail.
Happy trails. It's just past midday at this point. And as it will take you about a day and a half, maybe 2 days to get to Coneyberry, depending on how smooth your hike is, you set out.
Okay. As we're going, I'd probably say maybe like an hour away from town. So Gotiruk, you have been given no information of who we're going to talk to.
No, I assume there might be a fight.
More so, it would have been nice to have someone who is more intimidating than me walking along the road, so that way it deters people from trying to attack me.
Smart.
I don't expect you to actually help in the actual meeting. If anything, I'd rather you leave if that goes south. But here's your chance to turn around right now. I'll give you that option now. We are going to go speak with a dragon.
Ha.
No, that's not a joke. Do
Joke?
you remember Venom Thing? The green dragon.
Green one?
Yeah. Almost killed half of us.
Did she say she wanted to kill you?
Yeah, she apparently hates me.
You're gonna go talk to her.
I'm gonna go talk to her. Apparently that is water under the bridge.
I don't think that's how that works.
I know, but I believe that this will be fine. But if you don't want to go, have to possibly deal with a dragon and also possibly die, because that is an option that could happen, you can turn around right now.
I'm not gonna let you go alone.
I'd rather I go alone in this scenario if you think it's going to go badly. If you feel like you're here only for on the trip, we're also going to Coneyberry as well, where the Banshee was. So the Banshee might also still be there. Also, maybe forgot to mention that. That just clicked on
Killed
me.
one of those.
We did kill one of those, so I guess that's not as threatening.
Well, I didn't have the sword then.
True, we do have a new sword. But also, dragons, I know you're not a huge fan of dragons.
Or snakes. Snakes are weird. Or lizards.
Just anything reptilian.
I don't like scales. They feel weird.
Okay. That being said, if things do go south there, if you do decide to accompany me, and the conversation starts getting bad, I would say just full sprint, run away.
I don't run from fights.
Like, thinks back to the fight with the Green Dragon, and feels like Gotiruk did or did not run away from Green Dragon next to Ashin and got Ashin down.
I followed Ashin, sir.
Oh, okay. Tactical retreated to Ashin.
Yeah.
Tactical
Everybody was running.
retreat.
You say that, but also, sometimes it's best to not get into a fight.
I feel like you need to roll insight right now on Gotiruk.
Sure, I can roll inside. I'm not sure what I'm rolling for, but I will roll
To
it.
know if he really is this comfortable,
That is a 22.
or if he is just putting on a front right now.
Oh, you can tell he is kind of terrified.
He's terrified? Okay.
But you could tell him that to his face and he would not admit it.
Wearing the brown leather pants today, Gotiruk?
Yeah.
Yep.
Glad I wore brown.
If you feel like you have things to do in town that might be better served than accompanying me on this trip, which I will be fine either way, you just have to promise that the next dragon, which will be a white dragon, you have to help us with.
Well, I'm not letting you go alone, so I'll help you with this one too.
Are you sure? Like,
He's
I don't
going
want to make
to
you do anything that you'd be uncomfortable with.
start walking in the direction he thinks he's supposed to be walking in.
You would know
Whether
where
or not that's
Coneyberry
the
is.
correct. No, not. Well, I would remember.
We've been there. I believe your
Yeah.
background lets you kind of know where the
Yeah.
direction would that be.
We're headed to Coneyberry.
Okay.
That answered the question for you.
He just follows up. Okay, well, if you die, Ashin's going to kill me in the afterlife.
That's why I don't plan on dying.
Okay. Well, hopefully this conversation goes well. I would say just let me do the talking. Maybe
See how it
you
works.
being scared of the dragon will be a good thing. Dragons tend to be kind of full of themselves. Do they probably like that?
We'll see.
Okay. We'll travel with Gotiruk the few days journey to Coneyberry then.
And you guys
Coneyberry.
continue on your path down the Tribord Trail. All right.
I'm getting a very Independence Day vibe from this. Can you fly this thing? Yeah. Can you do all that bullshit you just said?
Right? Pretty much. That is quite very much the vibe going on right here. But now we're going to cut back to Asteria. What have you been up to since you left Barthens?
Would have went to the tavern, sat down with the book and the empty book, and started transcribing the history that was in the book into common, because she felt she was going to give it to the dwarves as a gift.
Oh. You mean Daisland and Norbis?
Gosh.
Okay.
beyond that, she would be trying to, like during meditation times, she would be more communing with Sahanine some more. But once she finishes the book, they are... Where are Daislin and Orbis?
They're around. They're currently kind of living around the new kind of tent city that has been created on the southern side of Phandalin.
Okay.
Because they don't have a home yet.
For the most part, she'll be working on the book. When she's done, will go to see them. I don't know what you want me to say.
No. I'm just getting a kick out of chat right now. Anyway, yeah, if you go to seek them out, kind of heading down towards the kind of tent city area of Phandalin, which, to give it more of an apt description, as you walk through there, you are well aware of this area. It's not a bad area of town by any means. There's literally just so many people that are coming to try and work and develop Phandalin now that it's becoming this city, this walled city, that they needed to make temporary lodgings for these people so that they were still protected within the city walls, but obviously we're not erecting structures, overnight. So there are people from the kind of city guard that are helping out in this area. There are people from the community that are making sure that people have access to food and to the basic kind of amenities of being able to kind of wash their clothes and where to get water, etc. So it's not a bad area per se. It's just, another kind of area of town that is just kind of full of tents.
Mm-hmm.
It's kept very clean. There's no, crime to speak of, etc. It's just this new part of the town.
Well, she'll go walking among the tents to try to find them.
As you make your way kind of down from the town square and into this kind of tent city area, you come across the main tent, which is essentially like the kind of manager tent, if you will. You've got a couple members of the watch that are sitting in there and taking requests from people within this area, seeing if they need anything. They're kind of there and rotate 24/7 just as a access point to the town to be able to discuss anything that needs to be done within this area, etc.
I'll approach one of them, ask them if they've seen our dwarven friends.
Sure. As you come up, you see one of the guards. They're sitting there just playing cards at a table. And the one kind of sees you coming and kind of like taps the other on the hand, and they both kind of sit upright. And they know who you are at this point. Miss Asteria. What can we do for you today? Kind of taken aback by you.
I'm looking for the dwarves, Daislin and Norbis. Do you know where they are?
Daislin and Norbis, and they kind of like flip open this book, and you can see in this book they have a drawing of kind of the different tents with names kind of scrawled by them, just keeping track of who's where to help people. Let's see. Yeah, down this row, 4th tent on the left. That's where they're at for now.
Well, thank you very much. And she's gonna go that way.
Oh, okay. If there's anything else you need, let us know. You make your way down the row, counting the tents. 4, and you come across a tent and you see the tent's kind of, a decent sized standard tent. It's probably a good, 6 or so feet long, a good 5 feet wide. And it's got the kind of center slit with 2 sides hanging down, and one of them is kind of pulled up and slightly open. As you peek in, you can see Daislin and Norbus are just hanging out in there.
Hello. Just kind of pokes around, see if she can see them.
Hey, Norbus, look, it's Asteria. Hey, Asteria. Hey there, come on in.
She'll walk in.
Hi there, Asteria. What can we do for you today?
Actually, I have something to give you two.
You got something for us?
Mm-hmm. When we were in the ruins with the Banshee, I found a book that had quite a bit of history between the elves and the dwarves on her account.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's extremely interesting.
And she pulls the book that she had written in. I wrote, sadly, I don't know Dwarvish, but I did write it in Common for you guys. And she hands it to him.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know whatever language that is, but we can read these easy enough. He kind of starts thumbing through it. Question for you: did you leave everything?
I left the druidy parts out. It is purely a historical tome, or transcribing of her relations and what happened between the elves and the dwarves during that time period that it happened in.
Norbus, you gotta take a look at this. Look, it's all true. Everything in the legends are all true. She was here because she's trying to seek peace, and she ended up trying to kill the king. Was locked up in a room, and then it ends. Must have been when they killed her.
Mm-hmm. That's when she became a banshee, sadly. In life, she was like me.
She was
What
green.
I am. She was... I don't know if she was green. She didn't detail what court she's from.
Oh. Sorry, just don't know much about
But she was an Eladrin.
fails. Well, this is fascinating. Thank you. Thank you for bringing this to us. It's a real treat. Thank you for
You're
thinking
welcome.
of us. Also, when you get a minute, could you have Gotiruk come by and let us get our stuff out of the bag of holding?
When I do see him, I will. I haven't seen him today.
I mean, there's nothing overly important in there that we can't get other places, but it would be nice.
Mm-hmm. I will definitely do that for you.
I need my tools. Yes, Norbus, we'll get your tools. Thanks.
Is there anything that you two need before I go?
No, this is utterly enough. Thank you. Thank you, Wisteria. Appreciate it.
Well, you have a good rest of your day. I'm just gonna turn around and go back.
You can hear as you're leaving, like, Daislin starts, like, gushing over the book. And you can hear him, like, telling Norvis, come look at this. Look at this here. Kind of freaking out over all the things. And where do you go from here?
She'll go check on the garden. Still hoping for that mushroom to do something.
You make your way back to the garden, and the mushroom, like I said, it's taken hold, but it has not multiplied. It's just chilling there. So it's not decaying or withering, but it is also not multiplying.
Which kind of huffs at it. And tends to the rest of the plants and flowers that they have in the garden. She will eventually go inside the tavern.
As you do that, we're going to swap over to Ashin and Bamir.
Oddly enough, I'm also looking for Daislin and Norvis.
Yep.
Do we cross paths again?
I was
No.
kind of thinking yes, like at the tent. You're on your way out. We're on our way in.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe we can have that happen. Asteria, on your way, like kind of away from the tent city, or the tent area, as you're making your way back towards the tavern, you come across Ashin and Bamir making their way in that direction.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Asteria. It's running into you again.
Who are you gonna go talk to this time?
People?
We're just gonna go say hi to
People?
Daislin and Norvis.
Oh,
Yep.
I just left their tent. I can bring you to it.
Oh, that'd be great.
Sure, that sounds fantastic. So what have you been doing all day?
I was translating the tome into Common for the dwarves because it contains a very good portion of their history.
Wow.
The elves and the Eladrin during the time that the Banshee was alive.
Really?
So I gifted it to them. The newly written one that they can read because I don't think they know Sylvan. She was an Eladrin, by the way.
Oh.
I kind of had that inkling.
That sounds fascinating.
It's not often we hear about other Eladrin here, especially not in this region, right?
I mean, there are places that there are Eladrin outside of the Feywild, but here we don't particularly come to this portion of the world.
Yeah. You didn't have any problems like transcribing or anything, did you?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's good.
By this time, you would have made it to the tent.
Oh, is this it?
Yeah, this is their tent.
Okay.
Is he still going on about the book inside?
Yeah, you can hear him. Okay, Daislin. Oh, all right, Daislin. Yes, I understand, Daislin. But what about my tools? What about my tools, Daislin? But Norvis, you got to understand. Look how important this is to our history.
Maybe you should go on and we should give them a few more minutes to have this conversation.
I mean, Norvis just really wants his tools back. We have to get them from Gotiruk at some point.
No,
They're still in the bag.
I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
I haven't seen him all day.
I only saw him briefly this morning before breakfast. And even then, I think that was only his head. Like, he popped his head out of his door.
Yeah, it's kind of weird not to see Gotiruk in the tavern, actually. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. Should I message him? You know, I've never used this thing.
Oh, if he's less than 100 feet away. Oh, you mean that thing?
Yeah, I pull out the sending stone that I have. And I use the stone to send Gotiruk a message. Hey, Gotiruk, Sashin, this is weird. Daisel and Norbus need their stuff out of the bag of holding. Message me back.
I'll be by. Wait.
You'll get it back with Leif, not in town. They can have it when I get back.
I put the stone away.
Do you still have the stone?
No one added it to their inventory, and then Corrupt added the wrong type of stone.
Hey,
I've
I
had
have
the
this.
wrong one for forever.
Oh, I thought you didn't have it.
I have one in my inventory. You should be.
Okay.
It should be sending stones is the
Yeah.
one that you should add.
Yeah, I read it and switched it out. It's fine. I got it.
We're confirmed it was Gotiruk that has the stone?
He does, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
Gotiruk has one, Ashin has one.
Okay, perfect. I thought we swapped those around at one point, but I don't remember where.
I think we contemplated it, but we didn't do it.
talked about it.
Gotcha. All right,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
So I look at Bamir. Hey, so Gotiruk's not in town, and I guess he'll give them their stuff when he gets back.
Oh, wonder where he went.
I don't know. He didn't say, and I can only use it once, so I can't ask him again. I can ask him tomorrow.
Yeah. Weird. I mean, I guess I could ask him. But that doesn't seem important enough.
I mean, what's the range on your message? Oh, do you have sending too?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the spell said.
That might be interesting for him to get two messages from two different people and in his head.
Yeah, could be.
Well, I'm just gonna.
It's
I'm just-
Bemiriel cast sending.
It's that friend that's sitting next to someone who's just getting phone calls. Like, all right.
You just hear ding coming out of Gotiruk's ears.
First one was a stone. I guess this time it's
I
gonna be magical.
Yeah, he can't hear this one. You say, Sheen said you were out of town. Where'd you go? Need any help?
With Leif, ask him for the details. Just following him.
I had to burn another third level slot, Bamir.
I told Asheen I was with Leif.
He did.
Yeah, but
did say
Sheen
it
didn't
was
tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
D&D
he said he
telephone
was.
tag.
He said he was with
He
Leif.
said he
I'm
was
sorry.
with Leif.
Like,
He said he was
I mean-
with Leif.
Yeah, not in town. I'm sorry. I forgot to say that he was with Leif. My bad.
Ask him for the details.
What?
He said
So
to ask Leif for the details.
Well, I guess you need to ask Leif then. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is a big waste of time. Let's just talk to Daisla and Orbus.
Sure. Asteria, let's have dinner later.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Daisla. You guys can chat out here. if you
No,
want.
I'm coming
I'll
inside.
Just be right. I'll just be in here. Knock knock.
Hey, you're gonna knock on a tent. Okay, I just walk in.
That's rude.
Before either of you are able to do that, you see Daislin's head pop out. Oi! Oh, I thought I heard you guys out here. We were just looking at the book Asteria gave us. Hello again, Asteria. Thought you were leaving.
Oh, I
Jeez.
saw them on the way.
Oh,
She's just showing us your tent, where your tent was.
yeah, it's a quaint little tent until we can find ourselves a more permanent abode, but for now it's nice.
Oh, that's great.
Can we come in?
Yeah, oh, please, come in, come in. He's going to kind of pull the tent back a little bit further for you to be able to get in.
We're just gonna stand there and kind of look at Ashin and
All right, all right.
Aislinn and look at Asteria.
All right, Asteria, we'll see you later.
Oh, I need to go again. Oh, okay. She's laughing. I'll see you back at the tavern, I guess.
Dinner later.
Uh-huh.
It's a date.
She'll go back.
Ooh. So, what can we do
No.
for you?
I just want to say that Ashin is a master of subtlety. Yes.
Why, whatever do you mean?
Jason, we were told by Sister Gorilla that you may have some experience with lockpicking, and as adventurers, Ashin and I would like to acquire that skill, if possible.
You see his kind of look change, right? He seems very just kind of like wide-eyed and normal, and then his kind of eyes turn to slits. You see him very carefully move over to the tent door, closes the tent after looking around outside a bit.
He didn't say that very loudly.
Still. Sister sent you.
Yep.
All right. Typically, we don't let on too much that we have certain skills.
Understandable. There's a certain stigma attached to the notion,
Yeah, you could say that.
but among friends,
That's why I want my tools.
Well, Ashin had managed to procure some.
Oh, did you?
And there is another set on order.
Well, I'm quite attached to my set if I could get it back.
Right. In the bag of holding. Right. I don't. It might be a few days. It sounds like Gotiruk is out of town at the moment, but as soon as he will get back, we'll get you your things back. I'm sure it just slipped his mind that he was carrying a bag full of all of your things.
Right.
But we'll definitely get that back to you as soon as he comes back in town, which I'm sure won't be very long.
Normus is going to kind of walk over to you, Ashin, and get real close. So, you got a set of tools, eh?
I do.
Right, we should go to a place a bit more private, secure, we can show you a thing or two.
Yeah. Actually, why don't you want to just come back to the tavern? We can use my room upstairs.
Yeah, that should do. Just away from prying eyes and ears.
For the record, why are you guys sleeping in a tent? Like,
Well, it wouldn't look good if we were sleeping with Sister, would it?
no.
I mean, we wouldn't want to impose upon Sister Granta. She's already been quite the help to us. Kind of looks over
I'm
at the
just
mirror.
saying. I'm just saying that I have a room that I don't sleep in. Ever.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I think he's saying that if you want to sleep in his room, you're welcome.
You guys are welcome to use my room.
Well, Ashinas, I very much appreciate the offer. I believe we're good out here. We've got lots of space. We've got plenty of air. Right now, temperature's quite acclimate for dwarves. But we'll keep that in mind. Thank
It
you.
was just an offer, hot meal every day, mead, other drinks.
Right. Definitely appreciate it.
Warm bed. Walls.
You can tell Norbus is like looking at Daislin like, Daislin's like, we'll talk about it later. All right, let's head over to the tavern and engage in some education.
Great.
Sure.
And they follow you back over to the tavern. And Daislin's going to walk in, to kind of the room, and he's going to look around. How would you describe your room, Ashin?
So,
I wave to them as they go to Rasheen's room. Again.
hi, Asteria.
Bye, guys.
See 3 guys going up to Ashin's room.
Four.
4. Why wouldn't you use the other room? I love you. Like, come back to my room like it's a big room. It's not a big room.
We've got a room in the back.
I mean,
You have a room built into the main floor that is
sure, let's use
soundproof
that
and secure
one. Sure,
with a
let's
map
use that one.
and weapons in it.
Let's use that one.
Yeah, Ashin, as you get to your room, you kind of open up and you look inside and you look at the 4 of you and you look inside.
This ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Let's go downstairs.
We got another room downstairs. It's a little nicer.
Actually, it has a table, chairs.
Yeah. Hey, Droop.
Yeah.
And he looks at Daisel and Norbus. You guys thirsty?
I mean, they're dwarves.
Mead.
Coming right up. Do you want me to bring it to the room?
Please.
Okay. Some of the good stuff coming up.
No, just
Yeah, I'll take that. You bring me that. I'll drink the good stuff.
No, I mean the good me, not the good
Oh.
stuff.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay. And then I will lead the way to the back room and stand kind of at the doorway with the door open, kind of holding the door.
Everybody follows you in. Daislin comes in. Oh man, I always wondered what was inside this room.
I shut the door. And I walk in and shut the door.
As you do, you get that kind of like eerie feeling when you go into a soundproof area where the air is just kind of still and you have like this kind of almost a deadened sense and pressure that you feel in that area. It's almost a little uncomfortable at first. Oh. Am I right to assume this is going to protect us from prying ears as well.
Correct.
Oh, this is perfect. All right, Oisin, let me see them tools.
Maybe we want to wait till we get our drinks first.
Yeah, let's wait until we get our drinks.
You've got them. Droop got you drinks.
Yeah, he was gonna bring him in here.
I can just hand them to you on the way and save myself a trip.
Sure. I'll just grab I grab the drinks and bring them in.
Because I'm a...
To ask if he wanted us to bring
Bartender.
him in there.
Right?
I've got stuff to do. Okay? And I'm
Like-
still very uncomfortable that Ashin grabbed my stick.
Look, that's between you and Ashin. I just want a drink.
The tip even. The tip.
I know.
Very awkward.
Yeah.
Take your drinks, go in your room. Have
Thank
fun
you.
doing whatever you're doing.
Okay. See you later, Droop.
This episode's gonna be called "The End of the Stick."
It wasn't supposed to be, but it might be now. Anyway, Norbus kind of takes your tools, Hashin, and begins to walk you through various kind of techniques, and Bamir kind of brings you over closer to him and shows you on your rudimentary locks and gives you the basics of lockpicking, how you're trying to identify, if there's a certain number of tumblers in these locks, and if they are other types of locks, and kind of the basics of what lockpicking is and how to accomplish it. And over the next few hours of you being there and continuously drinking, they kind of teach you to the point where you're able to open up this kind of basic, key lock in under 30 seconds. You're quite proficient. Very comfortable, got the muscle memory going. Feeling good. That's really not bad for a couple of stars. Y'all doing pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty quick.
I like to think of myself as somebody that's good with his hands.
Right. Right. I'm not going to touch that. So, if you get your hands on any of the locks, come and talk to me, eh? I'll walk you through how to crack them. I think we're done here.
Much appreciated. Yep. If you guys,
So-
if you guys need any other drinks on the way out, then you're on the house.
And Norvis kind of casts a look at Daislin. And he just kind of looks over to you. Sheen about that room. So it
Yeah.
wasn't overly large or anything, but I definitely think it would work if you wouldn't mind. I mean, I certainly would love to take you up on your offer. And with that, as he's in mid talking, you see Daislin kind of walk over and literally grab the back of his shirt and start walking him through the door. Thank you. That'll be enough, Norbus. You ignorant cur. Get out of here. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're going. Thank you. Appreciate the mead. It's fantastic. Bye, Droop. Love ya. See you next time. What are you doing? What? Can't stay here, Nick. No, shut your mouth. No, shut your mouth. He just walks him out.
I accept.
Look,
What?
he said he accepted. Daislin, come on. It's so cold out there. It's so cold and I don't have my things. Oh, come on. You see them as they walk out the door.
I guess it's too late for me to tell them I insist that they at least stay here for the evening.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh well.
They're gonna.
They
do
coulda
what
got-
They're gonna do.
They could have got like some of the best dinner in town, like,
Well,
They
as
could
long
have
as,
stuck around.
well, I guess Gotiruk's not here, so we've got plenty of
Right.
food.
We could actually eat. You know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. And I take the dash action to try to catch up to them.
Okay. You see Norbus is kind of like
don't be a dick about it.
whacking his hand, whacking Daislin's hands off the back of his shirt. Don't touch me, Daislin, don't touch me. We could have had a root. And they kind of look over at each other while they're both like fingers pointed in opposite directions at each other.
Hey,
Guys. Yeah, Asheen. What? Hi.
So check this out, right? So we're friends, right? Like,
Right.
we're friendly with you guys. You guys are friendly with us.
Yeah.
Gotiruk is not here. We're gonna have too much food for dinner. Stay for dinner.
Norbus looks at him like,
Best food in the city.
come on,
I insist.
food, real. And he looks, real food, Daislin. Food. You can go back to the tent. I'm going. And Daislin just kind of looks at him and he's like, right, let's go have dinner then. It's fine. I don't know why you make such a big deal out of it, Norbus. You're always such a emotional, so sensitive. He just starts walking.
Am I missing like an argument that you guys are having?
No, no. Just a little brotherly shove. Come on, you said there's food. We're hungry. Let's eat.
And realizing that none of the rest of the fist are around, I say, brothers, in Dwarvish.
And they're like, huh? And they're going to look at each other and look back at you. And both of them at the same time kind of put up their hands and in Dwarvish go, brothers! And kind of put their arms around you. And it's just kind of like chit-chatting with you in Dwarvish just a little bit like, man, I can't believe you speak Dwarvish. You never told us you spoke Dwarvish.
Yeah. From another time in my life. In fact, nobody in the fist knows that I speak Dwarvish.
Oh, we'll keep it hush-hush. Don't worry about us. We'll keep it on the...
What the hell are you guys saying?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm not there. I'm still inside.
Yeah, and you guys kind of finish up that conversation right as you walk through the door, and Daislin and Norbus have like their arms around Asheen talking in Dwarvish.
I'm responding in Elvish. We have no idea what we're saying to each other. It's just funny.
And everybody's laughing. They're like,
Ha 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 ha.
Norbus looks right at you, Bamir. Asheen said we could stay for dinner.
Of
We're here.
course.
Yeah, I mean, Gotiruk's not here to eat all the meat, so somebody's got to eat it.
It gets the attention of everybody in the tavern.
No, not everybody. I look around.
They're like, oh.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
You see
Look, you
Droop
can
jump up.
order it. It's not free.
You see Droop jump up on the table.
Oh, stop your whining. You know this isn't a free establishment. You pay or you get the stick. Hi, guys. Come over here. Get you some food.
I lean really close to Droop and I whisper, a free round for all the people in the tavern right now. On me. And then I slide some gold across the table.
Droop just takes it, calmly walks on the bar top over to kind of where the register is, gives it a side kick, it opens up, and he drops the money in there, slides it closed with his foot, and he puts on his helmet, whispers his activation phrase. You see his eyes go red. The tavern goes silent. They're all looking around to see who pissed off Droop. They're like, what happened? Was it you? Did you do anything? Look, we're not even fighting today. I don't know why is Droop doing the red eyes. I don't like it when he does. And like people like almost like flinching in responsiveness to Droop getting the helmet on.
Listen here, you citizens of Phandalin, you patrons of the Five Finger Tavern.
And then he like really quickly pulls off his helmet.
Ashin just brought you around. Thanks, Ashin.
And everybody's, yeah! To Ashin! To Ashin! To Ashin! And Droop just starts like getting mugs lining the bar top and taking the absolute mead and just pouring it all in.
I reach over the bar and grab a cask of the better mead and walk into the back room with it.
You hear just cheers going on as all this stuff is happening. We're coming up on nightfall now. A lot of stuff has happened today, and we're going to catch up with Gotiruk and Leif on their road. So far, it's been pretty uneventful. Not too many people traveling in this direction on the Triborough Trail these days. What with talks of creatures loose, dragons, orcs, and other potential scary creatures. It's been fairly quiet.
Gotiruk, I just realized something. I did not bring any food.
Doesn't bring food on the road.
I didn't think about it at the time. But usually, you and Ashin tend to find food, so I just didn't really think about it. Then I realized that, you could probably find food, or you maybe have food on you. You probably have food on you.
Gonna fruit around in the bag. That's technically not my bag yet. And pull out some rations.
Did we ever buy that from them, or?
I don't know.
We really need to give that back at some point.
Did you guys not tell them that you got the bag?
It hasn't come up.
They
Gotiruk's
really
just
are
like,
not going to like us.
Gotiruk's like, possession's 9/10. Or in this case, 10/10.
Okay.
I don't think you need more than 3.
Well, hopefully we get back to return it to them. But worst case scenario, I do want to talk about this. You need to leave. I could probably make an easy way for you to escape if anything bad happens. And you need to leave.
Sure.
I can turn you into a giant bird, and you can fly away really fast. I assume there's going to be cultists there as well.
Sure, I'll leave if I need to.
Did you roll a deception check? Leif is usually pretty trusting. What did you roll?
10.
Okay, his passive insight is 13 though.
Okay, so you would probably be able to tell.
I
that
could tell. Okay.
Straight up lying to you.
Gotiruk, I need you to leave. Seriously. I know you're not being honest with me. And usually I'm pretty trusting.
Not gonna leave you to get eaten by a dragon, as much as I don't like them.
I will turn her into a bunny and you into a giant vulture and you fly away. And then whenever you become you again, most likely she's no longer a bunny and mad at me. But that will give you an hour away.
But if it goes bad and you can turn her into a bunny, you can just come with me.
True.
No reason for me to leave you behind.
true, but I guess you would be a giant bird. I could probably. Yeah, you'd be large
just
enough.
run.
I could probably. Oh yeah, we could probably just all run away too. But there's also there'll probably be cultists there, and they might not let us leave. I figured, like, flying, they couldn't really stop you.
Cultists did great last time we went against them.
I really don't think they were actually cultists at that point. I think they were more just like, you know how like Bamir, if he goes to like a tavern and he plays, there's like fans of his. They're just like commoners. I think that was them, but they were just wearing masks and robes.
They're humans. We fought worse.
I mean, there might be some dragonborn there. There could be some elves. I mean, they might not all be humans.
We'll fight them too.
I'm just saying we both don't need to possibly. I'm saying if it goes bad enough that I have to do that, you should leave, and I can figure out something to live. I'll be fine.
We'll see. I make no promises.
Of course you don't. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to turn anything into a bunny. I guess we'll just travel until nightfall. Or end of night.
When night falls and you guys stop to make your camp for the evening, Gage, you're going to feel that kind of familiar feeling of time stopping.
Oh no.
It's been a while, Leif. How's it going?
I still don't know your name, but hello. You?
I'm your patron. That's
I don't. Yeah.
all you need to know. Look, I've missed you. I miss our talks. It's been a while. You've grown nicely into your new abilities. And now you're walking into an interesting predicament. Are you sure about this?
I am currently almost halfway there.
Well, yeah, but you keep asking your rather brutish, capable friend there with a big magic shiny sword if he wants to turn back. Are you secretly wishing that you would? Maybe projecting your feelings much?
No, not really. I honestly was just more concerned about him. He doesn't really like dragons. I figured if he wants to go,
anybody
he
that
can.
really does like dragons, Leif.
I like dragons.
I maybe you do. I have a hard time. Anyway, so point being, I would just suggest, from your humble patron's opinion, let your friend go with you. He most certainly could save your life and is more than capable of saving his. That said, as we continue our relationship here, I feel obligated at some point soon to, let you know, I guess, a little bit more about plans for the future and all that. But not tonight. Sleep tight. Don't let well, you never know what's gonna bite to you. See you, Leif. Bye-bye.
And you feel that kind of voice recede.
I think Gotiruk felt like the chill around in the area too briefly.
No, not this time.
Not this time?
He
Okay.
wasn't manifesting himself, so
Okay.
it was really just you. And he didn't actually stop time. It was just kind of that feeling when you can feel that presence.
Okay.
So he just zoned out
Did I like zone
for
out?
me.
Pretty
For-
much.
for the-
Yeah.
Okay, I come back. Okay then.
Okay. So are we gonna camp here?
Look, you're the the outdoors person. I kind of resided, like, yeah, I traveled when I was younger, but like after I got to a certain age, I was kind of in the city for a lot of it. Kind of didn't really retain all those skills. Also, I was like 10.
Fair. So we should probably move a little bit off the road.
I figured.
We'll count somewhere in there.
Just you, like I said, I'll rely on your expertise for this and where to find a spot. I probably would have just picked next to a tree somewhere.
And Gotiruk will get to clearing a little space for a quick camping trip.
Can I help with anything?
He's pretty much ignoring you at this point. He's
Okay.
got a job to do and he's doing it.
Yeah, Gotiruk, you find a nice small clearing that has a good bit of thickets around it, kind of facing the road so that you're hidden. And you don't feel the need to make a fire at this point, given the fact that you're not overly cold. You both have plenty of layers to be able to keep you warm throughout the night. And it's probably safer not to do that.
I would like to take the time, I guess he's doing this. Would I be able to attempt to use my herbalism kit, create an antitoxin?
We haven't determined yet whether or not you reach proficiency.
Correct.
You can attempt.
Yep.
At disadvantage.
That's fine. What am I rolling?
That is also a great question. I'm going to go...
I can't have my proficiency bonus, so I guess you would choose if it's like a dex check or wisdom or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I want to say what do we call that? I think it's more arcana?
It's either arcana or medicine.
Yeah, we'll go...
Talking
we'll
about
go
an
with-
antitoxin, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go with medicine.
I was gonna say probably medicine.
Yep,
Yeah.
fine, okay. I have a +0 to this. And disadvantage. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
That. Wait, actually, hold on. I do have one thing I could do. There's actually something I can do. I actually don't know that. I don't know. If it fails, I can do this, but if not, then
What do you
Only if it
what do you
fails.
want to try and do?
if it fails, I can spend a sorcery point, and I can do a new roll, and it can turn failure into a success, but only if it fails.
Well, it does fail.
Okay, gonna spend a sorcery point. I'm gonna just re-roll. I get one, just and I'd have to use a new roll.
Okay.
So, boop. It got even worse. It got worse. Significantly worse.
So, Leif, you kind of sit down and you take out your little kind of apothecary kit, and you're trying to make this antitoxin, and you have the ingredients, and you start to take the time and mix everything together. And towards the end, you see that it reaches kind of the right set of expectations you have. Everything is coming together nicely. The ingredients seem to be correctly proportioned. And as you're mixing them together, you're getting the reactions that you want until right at the very end, you just see this bright kind of light pulse quickly. And then everything turns into black muck.
That didn't work.
It was so close. But it didn't happen.
I take the vial, and I just dump it like in the corner where the campfire would be.
You see it start to eat away a hole next to the campfire in the earth.
Snaps my finger, does precipitation, and cleans it up.
At least you didn't fail badly enough that you thought it worked.
Well, that didn't work. Check to see if Gotiruk's done by now.
Shouldn't take me long.
Okay.
For not making a fire or anything.
Okay, well. Gotiruk, have a good night. Like I said, think about it. If you ever want to leave, I'll be fine.
Giving you my answer.
Okay.
Good night.
gonna go to sleep.
We're going to cut over to Asteria, who's probably, meditation by this point?
She would have had dinner with everyone, and yeah, meditation.
Anything special you're doing for meditation?
Just reaching out to Sahneen.
Sahneen is kind of gonna make her presence known to you. You feel like once again the moon kind of smiles on you as you enter your meditation. Asteria, how are you, dear?
I've been thinking a lot about this new power.
You can call it that. And when she says that, you can feel the stars' energy begin to pulse and kind of radiate as well. And while to everyone else it seems just like a normal night, to you it's so bright when you look up at the sky that it feels like daylight. Asteria, one of the main reasons I assisted you and supported you in leaving was that you are destined for a different power, a greater power. One your family does not understand, and one that can shift the balance in many ways. You finally discovered it, and I saw today you were grasping at it. Trying to recreate the old. You can feel as if she's like smiling at you.
I did try. However, she didn't leave much instruction in the tome that I found.
Oh, child. You have to feel it. It's something that comes from within you, as well as the stars. The stars themselves are the guide. The guide is the way. And the way comes from your heart. It's all connected. Read the stars, and you'll know what to do.
Well,
Mysterious, you look up to the sky and really start to examine the stars. You begin to be able to interpret them almost like you're reading, something as easy as common. And while they're not words, they feel like blueprints to you. And you're able to quickly study them and kind of commit them to memory, almost like they become part of you. You can feel your magic changing internally. And even though you can't see it, the light from the stars that you feel so vibrantly are kind of shining on your skin, leaving their mark on you. And once you've absorbed all the knowledge of the stars, you can feel the light recede. And nothing is visible on your skin but you feel like your magic is changing in very profound ways.
Yay.
And we're going to leave you there. Ashin and Bamir. After dinner, what were you guys up to?
I'm probably going to make my way off somewhere quiet to meditate on my own.
And Bamir's probably you'll ask Gashin if he can use the lockpicks for the night and maybe try practicing on his own for a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
He'll give it a try.
So I'll hand them to him. Kind of hesitantly.
Gonna break them.
Oh, I trust you. I'm just singularly focused. So I will be back in the morning.
Okay.
Have a good evening, I guess.
See you at breakfast.
Sure. And I'm gonna go out back first, and I'm gonna, when I see Asteria there, kind of already in her trance, I'm just gonna leave her there, and I'm gonna make my way out, out to the green where the targets are, and I'm gonna put my back to the back side of one of the targets, like where it's really dark. And when I sit down, because of my Gloomstalker features, I just basically vanish. And I'm gonna enter into my trance, recalling the day's events, and specifically meditating on the usage of the lockpick. And also kind of thinking about how much this can like benefit our party going forward, and also I'm going to reach out and during my meditation and somewhat pray to Chevresh a little bit.
Ashin, as you reach out to Chevresh, you don't hear a voice, but you feel acknowledgement through a subtle warmth in your arm.
I knew it. He's gonna kill me for borrowing those lockpicks.
Bamir, you make your way back up to your room. When you walk in, you see a letter on your desk.
I didn't write that.
There's poop in it.
Not this again.
I will open the letter, assuming that there is not poop in it.
There is not. There is no seal. It's on a very simple piece of folded up parchment.
Okay.
it says very succinctly, "Do you know where your friends are?" And we're going to leave it there for today.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mm.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man?
My gumdrop buttons.
The first thing that
Muffin
came to my
Man.
head. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man?
Man?
The Muffin Man!
She's married to the Muffin Man.
Well, this will be fun.
Oh my gumdrop buttons.
I realized I could have just polymorphed you into like a vulture or something. Just flew for an hour and saved a lot of time.
Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Oh, it's so exciting, fam. Good session today. I'm excited. And if you are checking this out live with us on Twitch, thank you for being here. Get a heads up, we are going to be moving all the D&D content off of twitch.tv/nighttide to twitch.tv/Dungeon Nytes. And if you're not checking this out on YouTube, or if you are checking this out on YouTube, please make sure you are liking the video, hitting that subscribe button, and enabling notifications to see whenever we go live on Saturday nights and Monday nights for the D&D things, as well as, anything else that we might pick up and do along the way. That said, thank you so much for being here. We love your faces, and we will catch you guys next time.